the GT system may have not been the best Beyblade system around. But you know, it was still had some pretty cool games. We had bays like Judgment Joker, Imperial Dragon, we had Electro Drivers, and one of my favorite gimmicks was the Infinite Lock series, where we had 3 bays. Prime Apocalypse was the first one, then it was Regalia Genesis, and finally it was Big Bang Genesis, where they had pretty much infinite locks, as the name suggests, where they went around in a complete circle, like the entire layer, and it was so cool. The thing is, Hasbro decided with their Prime Apocalypse, their Genesis, and their Big Bang Genesis, or Eclipse Genesis, that they could just take it away, and that kind of just ruined it. So this video has been a few years, actually been a few months in the making. I've been planning this for a long time, trying my best to figure it out, and I finally got it, guys. This is the Infinite Lock system for Hasbro. I'm gonna call it the Infinite Slope system, because obviously Hasbro uses slopes against the traditional teeth system. So not exactly locks, but you know what I mean. Nope. Anyway, let's just take it apart and show you guys how this thing came to be. So how this began is when I got this bait to begin with. In the set they came with, I thought it was so cool at first, but it burst every 5 seconds because the shape, it's an oval shape, so when it came into contact with another bait that's more roundish, even Valkyrie that's more triangle shape that's meant for attack, it still hit hard right here, and then it would just burst instantly because yeah, the shape is really good for attack, but it didn't have good slopes to back it up, unlike something like Valkyrie, which has a decent shape for attack and decent slopes as well, which makes it decent. So what I did was I took off the Gachinko chip for it, or the Gachi chip, I think they call it. I took off the Gachi chip, and I decided to use the Lord chip. The thing about the Lord chip is it's dual rotation. It can go right spin and it can go left spin. I broke off the 2 tabs that actually caused that. I don't know if you guys can actually tell, but like those 2 tabs, there was one right there, and then one right there. I took them off, so now this is freely rotating. And I thought, if I can do this, then technically it could spin theoretically forever when a base locked in. So I cut off a bunch of stuff from Prime Apocalypse, and we just put this together. It spins indefinitely. Now the only way to burst this bait, instead of like the normal Prime Apocalypse where you have to get it, where it has the red diamond in the middle, and then you have to push down on this, the way I made it is that if you twist it to the other side, it bursts. And like the reason that works, in case you're curious, is that right here there's like a little, you probably can't tell, but like there's a little tab. I pressed some sharp scissors down and I made a little tab right there. And now every time it spins in a specific direction, if that tab stops the lock, it'll burst it. It stops the spinning pretty much. And yeah, we're gonna battle this out. The combo we'll be using is Wheel Atomic, because I was gonna use Reboot, but I don't want, there is a Reboot, but like I don't want to use my Reboot doesn't exactly work very well. But anyway, yeah, let's get started. Let's do a test launch. Another thing to note is I turned this into a forever right spinning spring. You see how this is like that? It should be like that on the side, but I broke it off so that it works better with the prime. See? Look at that. And it spins. You can like see it spin when you grab the layer. It's so cool. It's better than the Keratomi in terms of free spin, but that does mean it gets less attacks and it isn't hit as hard. So it's more of a defense bay. This will work better with Regalia Genesis. If I had Regalia, then I would probably use it, but I don't. So yeah, let's just do some test battles. Another thing to note is that this is really hard to launch because, of course, it's not meant to be like this. It skips around a bit sometimes. It's annoying, but you kind of learn to deal with it in the end. Ripcord launchers seem to work pretty poorly with it. We're not going to use ripcord, we're going to use normal launchers. Alright. I don't know if Prime stopped first, but yeah. A normal Prime, see if you didn't notice the locks right there. A normal Prime Apocalypse probably would have bursted from that if I'm being honest. Its burst resistance, again, the shape, it could not hold up. just love the fact that I can just grab there. Oh, look at that. I actually almost burst it. 2 clicks away and it would have bursted Chronos. I just love the fact when it's spinning, you can just grab the layer and it'll just continue spinning. That's like so cool to me. Alright, what next? Nemesis? Perfect. Why is it unfocused? Please focus. It's still unfocused. Alright. Pretty much one Nemesis here. Next up, we're gonna jump pretty far ahead. We're gonna go straight to Judgment. And it tickles it fairly well. Again, a normal Primal Hawk probably would have exploded like every single round. First Joker. Oh. It's gonna add some Joker though. Nice. Again, this is gonna be really hard to like get this bait to burst, because like you have to make it pretty much. You have to make the layer spin in the opposite direction. The only way to do that is to hit it right here, enough times to burst it. And like the odds of that happen, but like technically, you also has Heaven Pegasus to regain clicks, because like if you hit it right here to the point where it's about to burst, you can just hit it back here and it will continue going. Perpetual motion, guys. Kind of crazy how that works. Dragon versus Apocalypse. Actually, it's technically not Apocalypse. It's Prime Spriggan. Oh, it's dead. It just has some pretty heavy attacks though, like all things considered. Ooh, maybe outspinning. Dragon does have a rubber-based tip, so it'd be cool if it outspun him. And there we go, it did outspin him. And no clicks, obviously. I don't even have to check for no clicks, like it's obviously not click. Spriggan. Undercut was a really nice undercut right there. Oh, I love this. This is probably my best mod. Like, I know I've been doing a lot of mods. Like recently, we just did what did we do? We did Phoenix mod, and then we had like the space base with the chassis, or the surge base with the chassis. So Hasbro with chassis system. If you guys didn't see these two videos, these were my previous two videos. These two were really cool. Let's just do a 3-way with them actually. Let's bring up the bigger stadium, Slingshot Stadium, the one that's bigger and takes up literally my entire floor, so you guys can't see my beautiful floor. Let's do a 3-way with these guys. Phoenix will be launched first because it is heavier, and obviously it's Phoenix. So yeah, the Phoenix goes first. Also, it's using metal friction, so yeah. Then we have Surge mod. Apocalypse mod. Oh, I missed it. Get in there, Apocalypse. Apocalypse is dead. I think the Surge mod's gonna lose next. Just like it has a rubber base tip. I don't think it's got a chance to win. Work maybe. Yeah, I figured it wasn't one. Alright, do we win? This is probably, I might do a separate battle with these three, because these are my best mods right here. I love how it just scraped to death, but it still managed to win. That was awesome. Alright, last up we have obviously Guilty Longinus. Where's my left spinning launcher? Left spin ripcord launcher with the ripcord in. Let's end this off with a bang. Quite literally, because Guilty is gonna make this guy explode. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I didn't even literally shot around. That was good. Guilty did not burst them. Ooh, it felt like it was actually kind of close. We're gonna put Guilty in high mode because like high mode will make more contact with the layer than low mode will. And our objective here is to hit this point right here. To hit this point and to cause a burst. Which, to be fair, is probably never gonna happen, but you know, one high mode battle because I never use high mode. Just for you high mode fans out there. I thought those were gonna lose. Yep. Alright, that'll end off this video then. You guys will definitely see more battles with the 3 mods I just did. Like, I love making mods, guys. If you guys have any more ideas of like what mods you want to see, let me know, and I'll try to make any Hasbro mod like like I'll make them better, become better. I'm not sure which ones did they not do. I know they didn't do like Ultimate Reboot. They did the Chosen Awakening. Like, there's a few ones that they didn't do, but yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of the Infinite Lock or the Infinite Slope series. This is awesome, guys. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I didn't think I could ever do this, but here we are. Let's try to get us, maybe we can get, if I can do this, we can definitely hit 1K subs. It'd be awesome. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one, and Bayverse out.